There we go. Welcome once again to Top Individuals, everyone. I'm your host, Alex, and joining me are two brand new hosts who are also the same as most weeks, but they're still new because most people haven't watched any of our episodes. So
that most weeks is just a stab at me and no one else here.
yeah, fair point. Maybe it might be. No, it's not. We'll do that though. We will do that.
Episode 27, boys. Can't believe we've made it this many already.
You give or take one or two. 100.
Give or take a couple. Mats is on the vodka again.
Mats is on the vodka. I'm on the vodka. It's a vodka mix.
Is that actually you vodka?
That's definitely
with vodka and water, without the vodka. So
it's not with water, then, is it?
Well, yeah, fair point.
You're on the cruises. You're on the cruises, Jack.
Only because there was some left in the fridge from my roommate that I've kind of stopped drinking these, and then they're like, "I don't drink water." I'm like, "All right."
Incredible.
Take one for the team.
Shaggers, mate.
Hudson.
Yeah, mate. We're the shaggers of three.
That's
The
it,
top
mate.
individual shaggers.
Nice to see you back,
Shaggers.
Hudson.
It's been so long.
It has been so long.
Good to have you back. Good to have you back.
It's
Good
very
to have
good to have you,
everyone
mate.
back.
I should move this actually.
And
There we
how
go.
we've all been. Everyone had a good day. I know Jake was feeling a bit tired. I was feeling a bit tired today, but I had a quick nap, took a bit of vitamin C, and I'm feeling a bit upbeat.
Oh, vitamin C. Huh?
It sounds like you took more than vitamin C. Unless you mean vitamin Coke, and that's what you're talking about, then I believe you.
Fuck. Did you guys believe in all that vitamin shit? I don't know whether or not. I don't know.
Depends. Like, yeah, vitamin C, yeah.
Yeah, I
Always
mean, like,
helpful.
vitamin C, sure, but, like, you know how you go to the fucking chemist and they've got, like, a whole fucking wall of vitamins? And I'm talking, like
A whole wall.
a whole wall, like, ridiculous amounts. Like, how
Whole.
much of that is actually useful?
I think it depends what issues you have.
Yeah, but I feel like to me,
Right,
like,
if
a lot of
you're,
those are just, like, home remedy shit.
A lot of it's bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
I think the biggest one is, like, to calm you down or help you to sleep. So taking stuff like St. John's wort and shit. It's like, if that's actually working for you, you were just, like, mentally in a weird space and needed a, like, placebo effect to
Yeah,
fucking kick in. But some of it, like, some of it is just you're deficient in X, Y, Z. Mike Oxlong's back here, mate.
Mike Oxlong.
Good old Mikey Mike.
He just comes in just for us to say his name.
quite literally.
I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be doing the
He
same
was,
thing.
I heard he was upset to find out that you have to wait 90 days to change your name again. So I wanted to come in with a different one. So at some point or 1 week, it might be a bit different.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I actually didn't know
Alright.
that was Twitch. But, I mean, it
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
60 days or 90 days.
Is
Something.
it
Yeah,
like a lot of these social platforms, like Facebook, I think, might be in the hundreds, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's better now because it used to be once you made your name, that was it. Like,
I remember people used to have their names as just like one name. Like, people would just be Jake, no last name.
yeah,
And that was unreal.
those are the days, mate.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
still,
I was gonna say they obviously did it because, like, you can't just have people chopping and changing names every 2 fucking days. Like,
well, like Xbox used to have it where you could change your name once or whatever, and then
After that, you
from
pay
that
for
point
it.
on, you either paid for it or you got 2 of your friends to report your name for being offensive, and they would just let you change your name.
that is smart. That is smart. I would never have thought of that.
Or nowadays that wouldn't happen. You just get like banned and not be able to come back. Is what modern platforms
Yeah,
do.
you get banned
Yeah.
for anything these days, like being racist. Just
Yeah.
like, let me just make some funny jokes. Like, what's the problem?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's such a shame.
How-
You can't express yourself.
How weird though, the fucking Carson gang got removed off TikTok.
Who's that?
It's a sad day.
Alright, so for people who don't know, the Carson gang was this little kid and his mum would always like take requests on TikTok of like, give him like a open hand and see what he does, or like wake him up with a glass of water and see how he reacts and shit. It was the fucking funniest shit out. Like, the kid was just such like, he was very like charismatic and like very like positive and shit, but it was just hilarious.
It was like a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
He was just like so like well put together. So like one of the ones was like when it's time to feed him dinner, like bring an empty plate.
Yeah.
And then, she would do that, and he would just have this perplexed look on his face. And he's like, 2 years old, 4 years old, whatever. He's like, where is it? She's like, oh, we're all out of it. And he would be really upset visually, not crying, but just really oh, that's okay. And he go to pat his mum, like, that's okay.
Is he all there? Is he a normal
Yeah.
person?
This is
It's just a kid.
That's the whole point. It's the inverse. This is the
it's a
2-year-old who's
Okay.
unbelievably putting stuff together and just
Obviously.
handling problems well. Yeah, so there's no real reason for it. It wasn't child abuse either, because it was always no, it's coming, it's coming.
He's holding the camera. Fucking
I'm trying to
do it.
find
Yeah.
some of the Castle Gang stuff.
Yeah, it's not Daddy of 5.
Yeah.
That's a different story entirely.
Yeah, I'll put it on the
Isn't
screen
that-
real quick.
Isn't that the most watched YouTube channel? The guy the little boy that does the toy unboxings or something. Is that a thing?
I'm not sure.
I haven't heard of
I
it.
think.
I think
All I
this.
know is that there was
Mr.
a phase. I know it got popular. I'm sure it still is, but with those kids, their parents are just making kids do everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure they still do it. Fucking bastards.
Well, this is that Carson Gang guy. I mean, he's got
Okay.
removed, so you can't find most of it. This is some of it. I think. Let me know if that's on the screen.
I don't see it. Don't see it. It should be up by now.
Try
Here we
now.
go again. You mean Ryan's World?
Here we go.
Do the
You're
spicy
up.
chip dance. Do the spicy chip dance. Do the spicy
Oh
chip
my God,
dance.
what the
Do
fuck is
spicy
this
chip
shit?
dance. Do the
He
Oh,
doesn't.
is
It's
it
just innocent. It's just innocent
Set
kid.
up right here. I'm gonna start with the bottom bun.
Can I have a
We're
burger
gonna
and
put
soda?
burger,
And why do they get banned?
cheese,
Don't know. They just
lettuce.
apparently they violated the terms somehow. It's just cute kid videos.
Alright, I think I know what you're talking about, by the way, Matt. So you're talking about a YouTube channel called Ryan's World.
Ryan's
I
World.
think so. I think that rings a bell. Yeah.
Total views 46.16 billion.
Oh,
fucking
I've
outrageous.
seen this kid.
29.1
30
million.
million.
He's the third most watched YouTube channel next to Movie Clips and Sony.
Are you serious?
Sony.
Well,
What a
Sony.
guess. Sony.
No, Sony cheats because they own. It's like Sony or whoever owns Vivo.
Before you eat your
Yeah,
food
right.
because
Or
of
Sony Music. It's like shit like that. They cheat the system a bit.
Well, today we're gonna
He
swap
sounds like he's 40,
places,
but he
and
looks
we're gonna
5.
see if there's really bacteria there. First
Look
up,
at the
we're gonna
production
dip the
quality,
swamp
though.
in
That is
water.
very
Next
bright.
up, I'm gonna test out my sister's shoe.
Very
Let's
bright.
go. Whoa.
Oh
Ugh,
wait,
so
Sony
dirty.
SAB. Oh, Sony SAB is actually
It's probably enough
the
of that.
Indian. It's the Indian one. So they have a
Of
bunch of
course, it's
shows.
Indian. It's alright. They'll be on a decline soon. Their population's diminishing rapidly.
Yeah, what the fuck? They actually are, though, eh?
That's one way to address it.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're popping out kids faster, but
probably.
what, each family household has like fucking 8 children? Something ridiculous like that?
Is it that much?
mean-
Holy shit.
Oh, look, obviously I'm correct, because I'm the #1 fact checker.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
you've come at us with facts every week, mate. You haven't led us
mate.
astray yet.
Always right.
Yeah, true.
Nah, but I feel like they do tend to have large families.
Yeah, oh,
Whether it
yeah,
be,
absolutely.
Like 4, 3 children. I don't know. What do you classify as a large family? Like 4 kids?
I mean, that's pretty large. 6
Anything
people in a
above 4?
household's quite a lot. Like, I don't really know anyone with 3 brothers and sisters. Well, not many people anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know, but
I'm struggling to think. Most people I know are
But-
like 1 or 2.
yeah,
kids.
shit's fucking going down in India right now.
Yeah, it's
Australia's putting,
nuts.
threatening to put jail time on people.
5
getting-
years if you come from India and try to get your way into Australia. 5 years prison time.
Wow.
How
Jesus.
crazy is that? I don't know if that's good or bad.
I mean, that's like our typical outlook on refugees, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
It's just to stop you even thinking of trying to leave.
Yeah, I know. They're literally just putting it in your head, like, no, like, do not come.
Like, no, it's not a fine that you can pay off. It's like
But I wonder if you like go through the proper channels, and there is a way. But
probably.
Not
I
sure.
don't know.
I have to do some Nerf unboxings before you need a license for them. Yeah, how about that, huh? Apparently you need a license for for Nerf guns.
When do you need a license for Nerf guns?
I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna have a quick look.
Are
Is
they
it-
actually doing this?
Yeah, so in Australia, so according to my sources, who may or may not be who is trade, um, apparently, so you know how airsoft got banned, right?
Yeah.
So airsoft got banned, and then what happened
Was that
was,
all of Australia or certain
I
states?
think just certain states at the moment. But because so when it got banned, some people were actually loading the not airsoft, sorry,
The
what are
pel-
those pellets, those water ones.
Yeah, the pellets
Are they
into the
airsoft?
Nerf gun.
Is that
Yeah, the
airsoft?
airsoft
Airsoft?
bullets.
Yeah, cool.
Airsoft bullets. Yeah.
Yeah, so they put those in Nerf guns. Apparently they work. So now Nerf guns are getting banned. So
Oh, they're like the aqua gel ones. Whatever.
yeah.
Banned in the
I forget
water.
what they're called.
What are your thoughts on that? Like those airsoft guns getting banned?
I think it's not a bad
Interesting.
thing, but like here's the thing, right? So here's my opinion on it. So I find like it's probably a good thing considering they're almost like they're very realistic looking. Like I
Only
bought
in
a few.
SA.
I've bought a few for props. Gel blasters, that's the word. Thank you. I bought a few of them for props for movies, right? Because they look very realistic. And that's kind of the problem, where you could literally just rob a store with them.
Can you still buy those cap guns that like made the
Yeah.
bang bang?
Yeah, I reckon.
Then I don't give two fucks what happens to Nerf guns.
Yeah.
As long as I can still be a cowboy, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I understand the point you're coming from because I like have the same thing, but also then shouldn't there be like can't you manufacture it to be different?
Yeah.
Or
Well, that's the thing. You should like it should be that you can't copy a patent to a certain degree, but then it's also like people who are uneducated. Like if you imagine like the scenario where someone's uneducated at a shop and they see something that resembles a gun, then they'll just be like, oh fuck, all right, take everything.
they'll panic, yeah.
Some dude in Dublin got done for a drive-by with a gel blaster. Yeah, see, so stuff like that is.
Yeah, I think that's what the actual
Yeah.
issue is. The ability to modify the Nerf guns to make them gel blasters is the danger. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can go on YouTube right now and there would be hundreds of videos on modifying your Nerf gun to do
Yeah.
something insane. And
But
they
then,
It's been a
but
while.
then
Thing for a while.
aren't Nerf guns so outrageously cartoonish in appearance that if they do modify them, then what's the harm?
Okay,
No,
so
but-
apparently,
but that's what I'm getting at. Is we're talking. Alex talking about the aesthetic and how they look like guns. Most Nerf guns don't look close to being real
No.
at all. But the point is that if you put a gel blaster in, it's not about the aesthetic. You have now made a gel blaster. Like you've made an
Yeah.
effective weapon.
so
That's.
the other thing is apparently you don't have to modify the Nerf guns at all.
Oh, I thought you had to modify them.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
wait.
No, apparently
that
they just work. Like you just chuck them in, done. There's your.
So maybe they made some new Nerf design, and it's like because part of it, I thought part of what Nerf were meant to do was make it was like sort of fail safes in mind, where it takes like an unreasonable amount of time to make it, a weapon.
Well, let's have a look how it actually works here.
I'm kind of whatever. I just kind of think it's almost a little bit overkill in terms of.
Yeah, I mean, gel blasters
Banding
themselves
them. I
aren't
don't
that
know, but-
dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, point blank, sure, but like, I mean, getting hit by a car is also dangerous.
I
It's a bad
also think
example.
they're kind of pointless because how much fun can you fucking have with it? You use it and then you're like,
So you
cool.
can
I'm
simulate.
out of pellets.
You can
and then you
simulate.
just Done.
Simulate. Like war, like paintball sort of stuff.
But what about like gel blaster? Like paintball. What do you call it? When you do paintball, you have like a game or
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, like a skirmish.
Mm.
Do you reckon they need like?
Who the fuck threw a tomato at me?
They'll probably need licensing for that, right? If they want to run skirmishes with these gel blasters.
Well, I think that's the point. Is those areas are like you're meant to have it locked up. You only really bring, you don't walk around with your paintball gun in a fucking target, right? Like you're meant to bring that out onto the field. And I think what they're getting at is the Nerf is just designed to be to have anywhere, like at home, or that's why you can get away with robbing a store with it. Well,
Yeah.
so to speak. It's,
Yeah. But yeah, apparently
I
someone did
remember,
lose an eye to one, so there you go.
I can drive by.
Incredible.
Take this, motherfucker.
So it's kind of like it's a weird thing where like the minority ruins it for the majority, but it's also like again that's
well,
we had our chance to not fuck around with them, and people fucked around with them. So
It's a pretty fucked up thing, but I think a gun shooting range. Some
We
because
need, we need a NERF TM shooting range. Only
Yeah.
at Toys R Us.
I know some. I think it happened like in Adelaide. The guy went to a shooting range because you can shoot like without a license there under supervision.
Yep, I've done that.
And he's picked up the gun and he's just put it straight to his head.
Yeah.
So
I haven't
now
done that.
Can confirm he hasn't done that.
I'd take it back. Well, let's see what Trade News first says, and see if I have done that or not. This is later on the updates.
So yeah,
But,
that guy.
yeah,
I
it's
think he
pretty
was an
fucked
actual
up.
member of the Like I think he was an actual
Pretty fucked
member of the
up.
gun club.
But yeah, I know that gun club now. All their weapons are mounted or locked into place, so like they just swivel, so you
Ah.
can't rotate
You can't even bring it back to you.
No shit.
We can't do anything. They just sit there and then they load it and shit.
Wow.
I've just come to
Yeah.
the realization that our last week's thumbnail would be very relevant for this.
What was last week?
Because,
The American Sniper.
Oh,
Oh,
what are you doing this?
Oh shit.
How fitting.
Yeah.
No, look, I think it's still, in my mind, it was always crazy to me when I first found out that we actually had shooting ranges and you didn't need like any real. You can go on the day, you just need like, I don't know, your driver's license or some shit.
Yeah, driver's license.
Yeah. Well, it
I mean,
makes
like,
sense, right?
yeah.
As long as you have somebody with a license and the people at those ranges have further specialized licenses that allow them to watch and handle multiple people.
It makes sense, and it doesn't when we sort of like went out of our way to ban most guns. It's the parts when it doesn't make sense. It makes sense in America to have gun ranges because people have guns so often, and it's something they are able to use in a defensive situation and stuff. Or it's like, or some have open carry. So I was like, yeah, maybe learn to use how to shoot your gun, but like, I mean, we technically we can still get pistols and shit, but like,
it's
Yeah,
still so many hoops you got to jump through.
yes, yeah, and it's also expensive to hold that license.
Very expensive because for one, the actual price of it, but also you actually have to go to a shooting range at least once every, I think, 60 days in order to keep your license.
Is that the new one? Years ago it wasn't like that, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
It would be that now.
I know somebody who has a gun
yeah.
license, and that's
There's so
typically
many fucking laws.
problem with
there's
it.
a lot of things.
Just
There's
a
like
lot.
A, B, and C class, I think.
yeah.
Just play COD.
Easy.
Just play COD.
Just play COD. Make
Yeah,
a new class.
Brett, just hire paintball guns.
Or just go on the dark web.
Yeah, that too.
You've heard it here first, guys. Like I said, if the money's there, we don't care. If any dark web guns seller wants to be sponsored by us, we'll support the black market because someone has to.
Someone's got to do it. Yeah.
Someone's going to
I'd
support
prefer it
the
not us, but
underdogs.
whatever.
Yeah, you have no say in this. It's 2 against 1.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. No. I'm just making sure people know where I stand.
That's okay. Because you disagree, you will receive 1/5 of the profits.
All right. Fair enough. I think ethically I can live with that.
Yep.
Unreal. Anyway, do we have some topics to talk about tonight?
You know we never plan ahead, mate.
Okay. All right. Do we have some questions to talk about then?
Oh, questions. All right, one of you guys go first.
I actually had
Good question.
topics, but that's cool.
I don't want to hear your topics. I want to hear what question you have.
My question was along the lines of if you could be the ruler
Tell me it exactly, mate.
of a country, what country would you pick?
In your current state or at a certain time period?
Any?
Oh, Rome. Okay, no. Current. Do current. You can do both.
Current? We'll do
both.
both.
Do both.
Current and like kind of any period.
All right. For any period.
It's hard like now because there's so many different countries that don't really have rulers. That kind of
Yeah. I still think being the ruler of like Rome would be cool because I think they had just started like having like the rich had like comfy
plumbing.
like silk
had, like-
sheets, kind of plumbing or
Mhm.
person who did plumbing. Like I felt like their bedrooms and stuff didn't smell like manure because they actually had big enough buildings. I felt like you could get away without getting any STDs while you have your 18 wives. I'm alone
yes.
myself. I'd only have 4.
Very modest.
But for today's age, I think it's instantly Saudi Arabia, right? Like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Ooh.
I'm going in. I'm worth $6 billion off the dot, mate. Just boom.
See, I was thinking as well, like,
Those-
I don't know, I was thinking maybe like some poor country, like, that's actually got a lot of money, like, you know, like Zimbabwe or something. Where,
Maybe
like,
Denmark or some shit.
yeah, I mean, that too. But, like, if you think about it, right? They, like,
Zimbabwe.
no, but think about it, right? The actual people who are, like, in charge are, like, rich as fuck, and the citizens are poor as hell. You could literally just be like, all right, here's 10% of my salary, and everyone's living much better, and everyone's praising you.
How about Bali?
Nah.
You're close to home. You're living rich.
Close to home, living rich. Unreal. I don't know. Like I was kind of thinking,
You're thinking like Asia.
all those. No, not Asia, but
Yeah, just
in
China,
terms
bro.
of current, like, yes, out like one of those oil-rich countries is a good. I didn't think
Yeah.
of that. But also, I was
Actually-
thinking like an autocratic country, like Russia or something, where you just like you can just manipulate everything to.
I was
be in
about to say,
your fucking favour.
if you want to play dictatorship on easy mode, just pluck yourself into North Korea, right? Like it's already there.
Mm,
Everything's all good.
just
You literally instantly
Geo, guess, bring it up.
you become the nation's best basketballer. You know, you're on the Olympic team.
don't shit.
You don't shit
sleep.
anymore. Your diet's perfect. You know, you're just loved by everyone.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
or I was thinking like one of those like militia that just run the country secretly, or you know what I mean?
Australia.
Yeah.
That's why they're banning Nerf guns. The military needs them.
Yeah, taking all your guns.
Wait, you can use this as gel blasters? Fuck.
It's a new military tactic. Take people's eyes out.
I don't have any interest in ruling America.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a powerhouse, but like, it
Nah.
just looks like
Boring.
Seems like a lot of
shit,
work,
man.
isn't it?
It seems like a lot of work.
Too many hoops to jump through. You know,
I
I
gotta
want
say
a place where I can just pop up someone's head open. Just
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Oval Office, kind of ugly.
it's too
Yeah, liven it up a bit.
liking.
I
Get a
don't
few
wanna do
80-inch TVs there.
Mate, if I end up ruling America, my office is going to be in one of the skyscrapers in New York where it's like 60 mil for that one
I wanna-
penthouse suite.
If I'm ruling America, I want a fuck pad.
I'm making it. Yeah, so that's what the Oval Office is into, mate.
Yeah, no, just bunch of hoes.
Orgy house, mate.
Beautiful. Unreal.
Yeah, that's one way to do it,
Hey,
I
just
guess.
get your security getting in. I'm like, hey Tommy, don't worry about it. Join in.
What about like some
Nah,
place like
Mr. President, no, I gotta watch the. Don't worry about it. Come take this pussy.
Jesus
Who's
Christ.
Yeah, no. I think Saudi Arabia is still just that one where it's like you get in, you're just mega rich, and you're treated like a literal king. Because I think they still use kings.
I might have to agree with you.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
It's a good
In terms
idea.
of olden
I don't even
times,
think of that. But obviously, I don't think
Maybe-
about ruling countries very often.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's your fault, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm owning up to my mistakes.
Just do Hawaii.
Hey, there's an idea.
Why?
Hit the surf, bro.
Start talking to the Rock. Hey, man.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna need
dude. Just hit some mad waves today. Had the time of my life.
You're bringing back the
Yeah.
accents, mate, from
That's your American accent.
from the
Beautiful.
first episode. Was it the first episode we did accents? Or the second?
I don't know, man. I just want to keep this bar rolling. I want to get on to these other questions.
going.
You know what I mean?
So,
Them off. Fuck, they give me.
what's a Surin
Surin
Island? Where's Surin Island?
Surin Island. What the
Let's have a
fuck
look.
you
Let's have a
on
look. It's gonna be something.
20 meters by 20 meters.
Yeah, done.
How many? Okay, I won't say that.
Mate, I'll come live there with you, mate. I reckon my house is fucking bigger than that place. Incredible.
Oh man.
Ah!
I was keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Nah, mate, you're meant to talk. You're meant to talk.
Yeah.
Look, I actually
Probably
enjoy
not.
doing this podcast. I don't want to have to start up a new top individuals.
Yeah, you're right. Alright. Move on.
Welcome to number one persons. We have no affiliation to top individuals.
Great friends, top fellows. No, I've already used top. It's got to be Exquisite pillows.
welcome to Bottom Fellas.
Bottom feeders.
Bottom.
We're not gay.
Bottom fellas. Welcome to Top Bottoms.
Welcome to Top Bottoms, mate.
That's a good name.
No, it's not.
Bottoms, I like that.
It's really
I
not.
like that. I like that.
It's not a good name at all.
That's your up late podcast, mate. That you do on Patreon.
Yeah. It's
Top
more like an
Bottoms.
OnlyFans, but sure.
Same thing.
Oh my god! I just had an edit come through, and it's
Edit.
just unreal.
Oh, one of them, huh?
I don't know if you can see this.
I can see it. It's actually really clear.
Crisp.
That's crisp, mate. That's crisp. That's hilarious.
Oh, our fucking man on the edits is unreal. Absolutely
Doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep.
He does not sleep. He's our best intern. Number one.
He's our best intern.
Man,
Yeah,
he's
only
on an
intern.
educational scholarship, so we're not paying him at all.
Uh-huh. We're big enough to have interns now, right?
Mhm.
We just got to start getting merch.
One intern for every viewer we have.
Yeah. I reckon we should start doing merch.
You want to do merch?
I would actually make some merch. Like just.
Yeah. Well, if you
Just
think
right.
about it, it's a good way to spread the word. Like, people go, what the fuck's this monkey doing on a shirt? And then it's like, oh, this Top Individuals, my favourite podcast.
Should we paint our
What?
logo,
I mean, yeah.
our name?
Probably
We need
not
to
a
go
bad
ahead
idea.
and go for the episodes, get some good quotes, go from there.
It's just all just
The
going to be massively
money's
simple.
there. We don't care. That's all you need.
TM.
We got Matt Swords a ruler. I'm just gonna have a fuck pad.
I just wake up every morning, and I just piss excellence.
I don't think we can put that on a shirt. That might be copyrighted already.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
That's the thing.
Now, I do like in The Office how they like have the Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Just add the extra quote to it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right. Unreal, mate. No, I reckon we'll do it at some point. Trade's going to design us something nice. Unreal.
Trade is on. He's on it. He's on it.
We do this for
We-
you, Hudson. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
I like that.
a good one.
That's
I
a good
actually
one,
really
yeah.
like that. I really like that. I would wear the fuck
I'm,
out of
I'm
that.
getting that made.
This one's
When
for
he
Hudson.
blazes with a bit of embroidery, Hudson or Huddy.
You know what, Hudson? We'll waive the international shipping for you there.
Oh damn, send it out.
Wait. But I'll fly it over there myself.
Yeah, I reckon we'll just fucking fly over. You know what? For the first 10 people to buy our shirts, we're flying straight to you, mate. Once coronavirus is done.
Once, yeah, mate, we'll fly there, do a interview with him,
Uh-huh.
fly back.
Give him the
Cool.
shirt. It'll be like a Nardwire episode where we give him our
Yeah,
own.
we'll
merch.
just get an Instagram photo of us all holding the shirt, like, yeah,
Yeah,
our boys made it.
it'd be good.
Sounds
for
like an
Instagram.
expensive endeavor.
That's my top individuals. That's another quote there. That's my
That's
top
my top
individuals.
Not my honeypot.
Fuck, right? Oh,
Alright.
man.
All right. Now, do you boys have any questions you wanted to ask?
No.
I know Alex did.
I definitely didn't. I actually totally forgot. I
You
forgot.
forgot about the podcast.
I forgot about the podcast till about 4 o'clock when I posted something on
Yeah,
on
yeah, I
Instagram.
forgot as well. I'm not gonna lie. I've been so fucking busy.
Yeah, that's the problem when you start working during the week. It's fucked.
Yeah, how weird.
Crazy, man.
How weird. Who knows?
Hey,
How
Who
weird,
knows?
man.
Look, I don't always work on a Tuesday, alright? It's new to me. Well, not
Did
new,
you work
but-
today?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
How'd that feel? Liberating?
Yep.
Probably
Sure.
opposite.
Liberating is the exact word.
Every one of us is working 2 jobs at least. This being one of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
This is a full time gig.
This is definitely a full-time gig.
Full-time Tuesday gig.
I'm giving 100% of my attention, maybe more, 80% of my attention when I'm doing this podcast at the time I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm full time contracted for 1 hour a week.
Full-time means full hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
fine.
work for all of that hour. I don't take any breaks. That's full
We
time.
spend
No breaks.
full-time payment into that 1 hour. 'cause
Hey, be
that's how
quiet,
much
man.
money-
I don't want safe
that's
workers
how much
ringing us up.
profit this podcast makes.
Yeah, we make a lot of money here, guys. So don't donate.
Yeah.
We don't need the money at all. We
So,
actually
yeah,
make a
keep
lot of money off
supporting.
this
Yeah,
podcast.
you can see that we've almost reached our goal.
That's just there for charity reasons, so we can launder money. Don't worry about it.
You shouldn't have said that. They're hot dog.
I need
Nah,
me
mate,
mic.
what do you think?
Who is it?
We don't own a gym, mate. What are you fucking talking about?
You want to own a gym? Top individuals gym?
Yeah, there's an idea. Top individuals
that-
gym. Fuck.
We only
Yeah.
accept the top 1% of individuals.
All right. So if we're running a gym,
Yeah.
what are some things that we're going to put in there that's going to set us aside from other gyms?
Treadmills.
Okay, I
What?
think other gyms.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
16 treadmills.
16. I reckon gyms do have more treadmills than that.
Nah, you're
Not
wrong.
our gym.
I don't know
reckon
any
the
gyms with a treadmill.
Cinema room.
Cinema room. You just relax.
Cinema room.
You know what? Get a cinema room with foot spas. So while you're sitting there like, man, that was a full on workout.
Sauna, cinema
think-
room.
I think
Oh.
those. Yeah, I like that. Also, I think I'm adding a row next to some of the treadmills. A row of those massage chairs that are like coin operated.
Oh,
hmm
You've done a
no,
fucking
fuck that. Just get
heavy
some fucking...
set.
The premium membership
What?
lets you
Nah,
use them
nah,
as much as you
we're
want.
paying for
No, no, no,
on-siteness
no.
too. Is that what you want? You want to pay for an
Yeah, no, I'm
on-siteness
going
too?
straight to China. I'm bringing back 20 of them. Who cares how many? Chuck them in the underground luggage, eh?
Yeah, you made it sound like
Fucking
never got a suitcase. Alright.
Is
Send them back.
Is that not
Just
human
fucking-
trafficking?
No, it's
Who
fine.
gives a fuck what it
They're
is?
flying. There's no traffic.
They're flying.
There's no
It's flying
traffic.
for free. We're paying for it. What's the fucking issue?
Yeah, right.
It's charity. We can offset this on tax.
Yeah, we'll pay them for
Well,
through
well.
gym membership. They can just
Yeah.
train.
Hey, by paying them for a gym membership, we're giving them access to
And then they
shower
can-
facilities, a cinema, a massage. They can do each other, and they can
And a
work
locker.
out.
They can live out of the
Whoa!
locker.
They
That's more
can,
enough.
they can all share one locker. And yeah, like after hours. I mean, we're 24 hours, but off hours, they can they can hang out.
That makes sense.
We're not gonna charge them with
Off
loitering.
hours. Off hours. They're in the
There's
fucking back.
There's no off
Fucking counting
hours.
cash, mate. That's what they're doing.
Fuck, maybe you should start a
So
gym. This is
we'll-
sounding really good.
We'll find something. We'll find something for them to do. Don't you worry.
Do we care about gym towels or not?
Right now, yes, but as soon as
Yes.
coronavirus is over,
All right, so we put signs up everywhere, but like, do we enforce it?
No.
Do we go? Yeah, mate.
You.
Sorry, just really need you to get your towel because we've had the cops come around a couple of times, and it's just it's just for the best.
Like when
Bit of
when
an
they
inside
sign
joke
up,
there.
You'll... yeah, it's fucking funny. It's yeah, just bring the towels. Yeah, I reckon like when they sign up, you just you're real strict on it, but you never bring it up again.
Don't forget towel. Alrighty, sir. I see you without a towel. Enjoy.
did you bring a towel today? Nah. Oh, that's alright.
Fair enough. It's your first day.
Understandable.
How'd you go,
Oh,
sport?
you forgot. Ah, you're silly, mate. You are
Just
silly.
Just make sure next time you throw it in the back of your bag, will you? You don't have a bag? Or just make sure you throw it over your shoulder. You don't have any shoulders? Why the fuck are you at the gym?
He's trying to get shoulders, mate. That's why he's here.
Trying to borrow the shoulders, mate. Oh, you know what? There's another shirt idea. Top individuals gym. We pretend that we're a gym. So people start
Gym
wearing it
shirt.
like their workout gear.
Top Indos gym.
No,
How about that
that doesn't work because that
That is a race.
yeah, that's alright. That's people.
Welcome to the Top Indo podcast.
Top Indos, selamat pagi.
Tidak.
Bagus sekali.
Bagus individuals.
We the number one podcast.
Okay.
Leaning into racism, but that's alright. We'll pretend that didn't happen.
Man, you can't say anything nowadays. Yeah, crazy.
It's almost like you shouldn't have been able to say it before.
Hey, you're right, but you're also right. Now, moving on. Moving on to gender. Gender reveals.
Favorite topic.
What are your thoughts on gender reveals?
They're interesting. I find them pointless. Just tell your friends. It's not that hard.
I'm not having kids.
I like you had to think about like.
I already had 5
I'm
vasectomies, mate.
Well, look,
You only
yeah,
need
I'm
one,
not-
mate. Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
do
one
you
of the
guys?
most
Alright, so
double-
gender reveals, I'm fine with the normal ones. I've got normal ones. Like, just
What's
like,
normal?
hey,
I think it's okay if it's just like a couple close friends, maybe your mum and dad, and you just want to do a small little.
Yeah.
I like the ones that like add it as part of a baby shower, and there's like a guessing game. You do like a betting pool.
Yeah,
but,
that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like that.
I did like the one as well where they shot like some like party streamer thing, but it was like they acted like it went off incorrectly or didn't have any color to it. And there's a black woman just pulled off her wig and her hair was dyed blue. She's like, "Man, you brought me out here for nothing." And she fucking threw her wig down, had the baby's gender.
That's
But that
pretty
was,
good.
but that's funny. But like all the stuff that people were doing, where they're just like
Yeah, the
firing
explosions and shit. Fuck off.
explosions and stuff.
That's a
Was it
stupid,
one?
man.
Was it one they got the tannerite and they forgot about how much it is, and it just like blew through like windows in like a kilometer radius or something stupid like that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a little bit out there.
I don't
Here's a
know.
question, similar-ish topic. Do you guys reckon that you're gonna be a good dad?
Easy.
Good
Easy,
question.
mate.
Now, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to throw one back at you and ask: do you think I would be
That's
a
awesome.
good dad?
Oh, don't do that. I think you would be good with a boy, and I question how well you'd be with a girl.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be.
The girl. Woo! No worries.
I think you're
Yeah,
a very
high five.
traditional dad, Matt, so take that how you will.
Yeah, I would call your parenting styles 1950s.
Oh, I'd say more 70s.
Yeah, 70s is better.
Yeah.
Just before we answer that question, we did have a question or a guesstimation. It said, guess the most expensive gender transition.
Oh, Sneaky. Sneaky was going to come on.
Oh,
We forgot to, bro. We forgot to. DM
mate.
us again next week, and
Luckily-
we'll have you on.
luckily we do it weekly, so
Yeah.
we-
The most you'll be waiting? 7 days.
But anyway, so what? Guess
Business
the most
days.
expensive gender transition cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
$20.
Fuck knows.
I don't know, like
Probably $20, 50 maybe.
55K.
1.4 mil. I mean,
Okay.
that's US though. To be fair, like they charge an arm and a leg just for
What do you
fucking treating
fucking
a cold.
do? Like,
Yeah, it costs 10K just to go into an ambo.
Yeah.
if he
True.
turned into a
1.4
woman,
mil.
he better be a fucking good woman.
I mean, if I'm paying that much for getting my like dick chopped and inverted, I'd be more comfortable, I think, than paying $1,000, if that means anything.
I better have a pussy. I better have a vagina that doesn't bleed if I'm paying that much.
Yeah. Oh, full body transition. Oh, so that's
Like
everything.
that shit better clean itself. Full body transition. What parts do you have to change?
I don't know. I guess that includes all the hormone therapy over the years too.
Yeah, your arms are a bit masculine. Yeah, you mind toning these down? Yeah, right,
Yeah,
done.
it includes your gym membership.
yeah. What?
Yeah, here's your food for the next 6 years.
Yeah, we noticed that men have like 2 extra bones in their body, so we're just gonna like rip those out. You don't mind that? Or,
Of
like,
course. Yeah, got to work on the
Crazy.
voices too.
yeah, they've gone in and changed.
He
their
sent a
vocal
video.
cords.
Dare I open it?
If you want.
From
Anyway,
oh,
back to-
Salala. Oh my god. From
Did you
Teen
click
Boy
roll?
to Plastic Barbie is the video he linked me. And it is the most alien looking person I've ever seen.
That's not a gender transition. They've turned themselves
That's a
into
species
plastic
transition,
man.
bro.
They're trying to become a fictional character.
I just realised who that is, and I'm never going to answer one of his questions again.
Why do you think we left it? What, you think we didn't see it?
It was good to have you on, Salah.
mind you, yeah, great person to have on this show.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, back to your question.
4
I
ribs
think-
removed. Fucking hell. Sorry.
I think I would make a pretty good father. I'd
Hmm.
be I wouldn't be there in the first 10 years, but
After the woman chases you down.
I'm a great teen father.
I mean, if it came down to it, I think probably. But I'm not really interested in kids. I've always thought about the idea of fostering like an older kid or adopting.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's
sweet.
nice.
Just weird of me.
I said sweet of you.
Oh. Yeah.
I've always had it in my mind that I'd have at least like a foster kid. Like I care more about having a
Yeah.
foster kid than I do about having
I
one by blood.
care. Yeah, I care about kind of helping somebody that can't hasn't had the opportunity to kind of do anything with themselves or have anyone take care of them. So, I don't know, that was so that's always in the back of my mind. I always like helping other people. So,
That's just
Would
the
you
top
adopt-
individual outlook.
would you
Helping
adopt a girl?
others.
yeah, well, I guess
So I'd say you're going you're walking through the pound. And there's a bunch of options.
like an 18
And they're like,
girl,
they're like, this one here, 4 years old, beautiful Latin complexion, not too much trauma, pretty quiet, timid even.
$60,000
great-
going
great-
once,
great
going
temperament.
twice.
Orphan
I'll
auctions
find you.
coming down.
And then you get a call. I will find you and I will kill you.
Man, he sucked at doing what he did. Alex, man, how do you feel? How do you reckon you'd be as a dad?
Yeah, fucking unreal, mate. Pops, even.
I worry about your kid for their years 0 to 3 or 4.
Why?
Because if they're at any age where pushing them over makes you laugh, you're gonna push your kid over for random reasons, just because it's gonna make you giggle. If they're struggling to walk, you're they walk into your mum. You're that
Put
guy
a pillow. I'd ask
put
the
a
mum
pillow
if
down.
I could do it first.
I can see
Yeah.
Alex just like, oi, babe. Just like a push.
You'd be like, oh, you want dinner? And you'd put it on the table that's just too high for this 2-year-old to reach. And you record it for 20 seconds and be like, eat this shit.
Yeah, look, fair. Alright.
Are you gonna be the dad that just calls his son champ?
Oh,
Hey,
100%. 100%.
Champ.
Come here, champ.
You got this, champ.
Go, champ, go. No, I feel like I would really be good at the sort of toddler age. Because I'm a fucking kid anyways. So
You struggling through the shapes.
I wouldn't be good at actually I don't think I'd be very good at teaching discipline.
Oh, so the age 6 to 12, not 6 to 15.
Yeah. But the toddler, no worries. Let's play with the blocks, son.
That's yeah.
Got you a new Lego.
Just make a deal with your partner. I'll take care of this. You take care of
Yeah.
that.
You yell at him.
Once he's
I won't.
16, he can do what the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let him play inside.
Alright, here's a question. If you had a son, would you let him? No. If you had a daughter, would you let her take or have boys over?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
It
would,
depends on
but
the
that's because
circumstance,
they're only really coming around ages 8 to 10 or 6 to 10, maybe just as play dates, and then as soon as she's 10, she's going off to the nunnery, so she won't have any contact with any males.
I'm sending my daughter to fucking Rome. Where
And
she
she's
can
gonna
learn.
be busy learning to climb mountains and with kung fu Shaolin monks. So most of her years, she's not gonna have any sort of contact with me. I won't be in contact with her either. It's important for her to have no attachments to truly gain the strength needed to save Gotham.
Jesus
Basic.
Christ.
I have a daughter. I know what I was like.
There you go.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
reason, but no, when she's 17 upwards, I guess, or 16 upwards.
I feel like my role in that is just to be the supportive person who, has the comment, hey, that guy's a dickhead, but talk to your mother about it, because I'm a dickhead too.
Yeah. Would you start your kids on the old gen of gaming or get them
Oh,
straight
that's
into
a
the
good
modern
question.
stuff? Oh, I reckon,
Oh.
look, you got to start at the modern. I don't think I started at the old shit, but I kind of was starting in the old, I guess.
I think what you think is old shit, if you think about your parents playing you old shit, I think they were actually playing you what you liked.
You know what? No, actually, my mum.
I was there.
My mum did have a lot of the old Atari 2600 and the Commodore shit, all that stuff. I went back to that
I never
older
went that
ages,
old.
as in
I had the-
around 8 sort of ish. I got into
had
that.
the old Nintendo. That's as far as we went.
Oh, yeah.
The classic Nintendo. So clearly, before the time, because we had Game Boy and stuff out at the time. But no, I wouldn't. I feel like just be what I find is maybe I'm going back and playing if I have it the GameCube or something on PS3.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I think
we're
there's definitely
at
some
the
cool
weird
things.
age where everything is becoming virtual as well.
Yeah.
So
There's too many generations. There's too many Nintendo 64 is a good sort of place to start, I guess, because that's the 3D games. They're not too different to a lot of current platformers, really.
Mate, for all I know, by the time my kid can play that shit, VR is just popping.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
probably.
I'll be more interested in the new gen than they will be of the old gen, 100%.
I think it also depends on like what situation your parents might be in, how much they're willing to spend.
Oh, that's
Like
it,
I think I got the PS1. I'm pretty sure the PS2 was out.
CSGO, yeah, fuck yeah. That's going to be
I
the
got
new
the P-
instrument.
I got the PS1 first, and then I never got a PS2.
Yeah,
And
I
then
still find that
and
weird.
then I got a PS3 when that came out. Like
Because your parents didn't game though.
yeah, like they, I don't know. Like I guess I kind of had like a pretty like adventurous childhood. Like we were always outside, but still, I loved fucking like, and we just had an abundance of game like copied or burnt. You call them burnt
Yeah,
games,
burnt,
right? I just
burnt
had an
copied, same
abundance of burnt games, and they were fucking so fun. I loved them, but
I was often playing whatever it was like.
that's all
Current.
like at that age. Like for me, it was all
It's just enjoyment. It's all enjoyment.
needed. Like it's all we need. Like
Mm.
when you're just playing racing games with your friends or whatever, and someone was always bringing over a PlayStation or a Nintendo, whatever the fuck it was. But I got a Wii, and then but yeah, the PlayStation 3 was massive. Like I remember playing this shit out of the Simpsons game, not the Simpsons game, the one that they brought out with the PlayStation 3. I forgot what it was called. But
The
it was
Simpsons
the
game?
superhero one.
That's literally the Simpsons game.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it called
it's called the
Simpsons
Simpsons game.
Yeah, where you have different suits and they do stuff.
Hmm
All I
That's
remember
100%
was like
Simpsons
Bat
game.
Boy. Like, it was
Yeah,
Bat-
yeah.
That's the Simpsons game.
I literally want to play it again. Like, I fucking love that shit.
I've got it on
Yeah, that's the
PS2.
Simpsons game.
Jake gave it to me.
Don't have a PS2.
Oh, Jake gave me one somewhere. I've got a spare one.
This is true.
No, it's not.
Jesus.
It's not that one.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I
no,
don't
it
know
is.
them.
Oh no, I came up with just a few different things. Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it
know.
is
I
that
guess
one.
I guess you're right as well, Jake. Where like, yeah, my parents were definitely not gamers, but they were really into tech before I was born, and then after I was born, when games started getting 3D, they got dizzy. Like it was very dizzying for them, and they never
I
really
think they
bleeped
I
that.
think they still understood the interest of tech enough
Yeah.
to help you to nurture it for
And
you.
like that was the thing, they got the PS2 because they liked like Tekken, like that was our sort of family game where we like that wasn't too bad for him because it was still 2D but like with 3D graphics. So, and plus it was a DVD player as well. That was like the big selling point back then. If you guys remember, like DVD players were $1,000, PS2 was like 500.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, so
Yeah. And the same thing with the PS3, right? Like all the Blu-rays and shit.
yeah, exact same thing. Like it was the same price as the Blu-rays, and the same
Like,
thing with the
everyone was
4K stuff. Like the Xbox was $300 $300, and a 4K player was $250 at the minimum. Mind you, it's a shit 4K player. Don't recommend the
But
Xbox One
but
S.
that's just old people or older people buying 4K players because they don't know any better.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I guess, but like actual 4K players are significantly better than the cheaper ones.
They are.
Yeah, there's actually big differences now.
Than like a console though.
Yeah, oh, 100%. Like that's the thing. I had a Xbox One S. Like a lot of people don't know this, but like the One S, right? It plays all your movies, plays them at the proper sound. But if you pause your movie and then play it, for some reason, it goes out of sync if you're outputting to a high res system. So the audio is like out by just like about half a second. And so you have to like rewind in order for it to resync.
What a fucking pain.
Yeah, right? It frustrated me. I gave away my Xbox. I'm like, nah, just fuck it off.
So
I'm not
you're
using it.
telling me I should go buy a 4K player?
I'm not telling you that. I'm saying just save your money and buy a fucking
What do you need a
PlayStation.
4K
The new
player for,
PlayStation
bro?
or the new Xbox are probably really good for it.
Just buy a 4K TV and stream, mate. Should be alright.
Yeah, nah.
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, the actual discs themselves are
Streaming.
way better quality than the streaming.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't
I'm-
realize they think 4K is 4K.
Yeah,
but,
I really want to watch a film from a 4K disc.
oh, it's ridiculous. It's so nice.
it
Like,
good?
you know what? The resolution's not that, it's nice, but the color is like next level.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
wouldn't mind.
That was the same when Blu-ray first came out. It was
Yeah.
like it didn't improve the res, but
Blu-ray-
just the range of colors was. I remember like
Blu-ray's still next level.
Yeah.
I remember watching. I think the first movie I saw on Blu-ray was Wanted.
Oh yeah, that's a good one on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Had you
And-
seen it beforehand without it being Blu-ray?
Matt,
Because my first Blu-ray film
don't
was
think
the
so.
film Shooter. And
Oh,
I had
yeah.
already seen and loved that film. And I remember walking past it on a display like TV and like, yeah, it's in Blu-ray. And I was like, oh my God, this looks amazing. But I thought it was some TV bullshit. But I went ahead and bought it on Blu-ray anyway. And then I watched it again at home and I was like, holy crap, Blu-ray is all the difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess like with me, like I actually saw Wanted. Like we had it as a. Remember when like there was a big craze of everyone pirating movies? Like that was when I first saw it, and I was like, yeah, sick. Like I love love this. This is cool film. And then I saw it in Blu-ray when I got much like older, and by much older I mean like maybe 5 years. So it was still not old, but it was starting to get old. And I'm like, yeah, it's a bit cheesy, whatever. But like the visual quality was like next level at the time. And I was just like, fuck, this is like, why is no one buying Blu-rays? And it's so weird that now people are finally buying Blu-rays, but 4Ks are out and people aren't really understanding what they are. It's really strange how
Do
all
you
that
think?
distribution goes.
Do you think 8K will come up as quick as what 4K did?
Nah. We
Because
can't
it's
even
so
support
fucking
4K.
expensive. Yeah, that's true. Because it's just so fucking expensive for 8K, isn't it?
Well,
Also-
it's cheaper. It's cheaper now, but
Well, it's cheaper, but like still
still
ridiculous.
expensive. Yeah.
It also feels like with 4K, we've like
Avatar 2, yeah, Jesus.
we've really hit that point of like it looks pristine. Like
Yeah. 4K
I
is
feel like
excellent. Like it's
I've
really
seen
nice.
I've seen 8K on this display on TVs and stuff, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, like at what point do you really notice the difference? Like,
Like
I think
like
now
12K,
the
like,
goal is more for color range, right? Isn't that what we're going for? We're
That's-
trying to make deeper blacks, so that way colors can pop.
is that without OLED or with?
You,
Well, there's
no,
ULED,
OLED's
there's
the best
OLED,
way to
there's
do it.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you now, like, we've gotten to a point with resolution where improving resolution isn't going to be that much better than what we have. Because you know how, like, Apple does the Retina displays,
it's
right?
diminishing return.
Yeah, yeah.
on
It's the exact same way how, like, Apple do Retina display, which means that your eye can't see the pixels. So,
Yeah.
typically, their PC screens are around 4K, 5K, depending on the size. So, realistically now, like, they should be more focusing on color than they do on resolution, which is what they've been doing the last like 4 or 5 years. So
God,
with,
Retina is gorgeous.
yeah, and like that's the thing. Like Retina is really nice, but the other thing that makes it really pop is contrast, because your eye perceives color difference as resolution a lot of the times.
Yeah.
So if you have a really bright white next to a really dark black, you typically tend to see it as sharpness, and that's why a lot of people come in like to like a shop and they'll go, oh, why is like that OLED so sharp? And it's literally just the same resolution as all the other TVs, but the contrast is so much different. People think it's like super nice, but no, TVs for you. What do I know? What do I know?
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's why I like the Google camera, because it doesn't really adjust the contrast of the photos.
Mm.
It tends to give you a very natural color range and the actual same color as what you're
Yeah.
fucking seeing.
And that's the thing, like there, because that camera is very, it's AI assisted, so
Yeah,
they
it's
tend to
just
be very,
outrageous.
very smart about what color palette to use for each scenario.
Fucking AI, man. Fucking
smart.
love AI.
I was like,
It's
when I used to
good.
have a Google Pixel, like I came home from our Europe trip and I took every photo with a Pixel, and my uncle, who's a photographer, came in and was like, "What camera you use?" And I'm like, "Oh, my phone." He's like, "Haha, you're funny." Like he wouldn't believe me that was like my phone. And I was like, "No, it's this phone." And he went out like the next, I think, 2 weeks, went out and bought a Google Pixel as well because he was like so like impressed. I mean, now they've slipped a bit. They're not as good as, well, they're still really good. They're as good as they used to be, but that's the problem. They haven't.
Yeah, they're pretty much
got
on
better.
par as everyone else. Really.
Yeah,
When
I
they were,
mean-
like ahead of the game, but
Like I've got the iPhone 12 Pro now, and the camera on it's really nice. But compared to the Pixel, like yeah, it's better, but not
the thing is,
much.
they haven't updated the camera in the last 3 phones.
Yeah, well that's the thing. It's
They've
been
kept
the same.
camera.
It's just the
and,
AI is improving.
the
That's
AI
it.
just keeps getting better. But at what point do they change their camera and improves again?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I don't know. Like so, but it's interesting.
I don't know, man. Tech's a bit of a weird thing, mate. It's always fucking
I asked a
changing.
question, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, we've had a lot. Chat's been going off thanks to Sneaky Man.
Television.
Don't worry, I'm reading everything you're writing.
I can't remember what the question was.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Kind of got on a
I
tangent.
think it's about dads or some shit.
Maybe.
Yeah, how much of a good dad we are, and what games we would play, what console you would let them play or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway, did
I-
you have a question, Alex?
I actually
You had
didn't.
nothing?
nah, I actually really
Is there
didn't.
anything you want to ask? Anything you can think of?
I
Anything
mean,
of interest?
there's things I'd like to discuss at some point, I guess.
All right, well, we can cover those in a private time if you want.
Yeah, I guess I better not ask about your genitals or anything.
Why'd you make this weird?
I don't know. Just thought I had to get it out.
I was disconnected for 10 seconds, and I come back to. Oh, I'm not going to ask you about your genitals. Like, what did I miss? I missed Matto's question and then went straight to that.
Tell you what, we can discuss it next week when Sneaky Man jumps on. No
Left,
probs.
right, or middle? Who is Alex? Left, right, or middle? He is the middle.
Oh, no, he's not. He's the monkey, mate, on the just over there.
That's right. What? No,
Oh.
Alright, we I was reading it. I was like,
Your reading is so good. Ever get like a supreme ego boost when a chick's like you're so huge when you're mid booty call?
I would say no, because they can be saying literally anything. Yeah, it could just be them just trying to hype you up.
Never been told it's huge.
Never been told it's huge.
Only
Same.
Never been told.
It's
Only Alex has
average
it.
at
Only Alex
average
has
at
it.
minimum.
Could you imagine? Oh, you're so average.
Literally. I mean, they're like, yeah, average.
Wipe a tear of joy. Average. Statistically, it's below.
Well,
Every time I measure it, I expect it to be more.
yeah, quite literally. Yeah, that's me there. Fucking done like that, mate. See you later. I'm not here to waste time. I got other things to do. I got a podcast to run here.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. Expect me to stay around? Get out of here, man.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, what can I say?
Absolute gentleman.
As you can tell, I've been single for quite a while.
I wonder why.
What could it be? Oh, shit.
You're just not pretty enough.
It's an Uber home, yeah. Oh, shit. If only it were that good, mate.
This is more single individuals than top individuals.
Yeah, this is definitely more single.
It's got it.
Yeah.
A little sad.
Oh, champion. Well done, mate. That's good news.
Yeah, rub it in.
Oh, yeah.
Rub it in.
Yeah,
Rub
mate.
it in.
We see.
Yeah, alright, mate.
At least someone's getting something.
No, good stuff, mate. That's a long time. That is a long time.
One every 5 years, la-di-da, mate. You're a marathon runner, we get it. Fucking-
Nice.
How was the Uber home, mate?
He was a Uber driver, mate.
Yeah, he was. That's his dates for the rest of the week. It's just his Ubers.
Like, if you're like just listening to this and not kind of realizing what's going on, we're responding to someone else.
Oh yeah, I mean the chat's on the screen. Chat's on screen.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, some people.
Audio only, mate.
You're good,
yeah.
mate.
Some people just
Some people listen to us while they work.
That's true. That's true.
Hey,
Oh,
nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with 5 seconds. If you last 5 seconds, you last 5 seconds. Just means you take a 10-second break, you go back in there, and you get, you know, you get going.
Have
Get that
a
train
have a blue pill or whatever. Have 4, 6.
Went for an
Maybe not that many.
hour. That sounds excruciating.
Jesus.
But you just-
If you have any sex questions, please forward them to our email, and we'll have our resident sexologist Matzo here answer them.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'll tell you what. From now on, we're gonna forward all sex questions to Real Sneaky Man.
Yeah,
With a
'cause
CC to Matzo.
He's had the ability to say no to sex for 5 years.
He's had it the most recently, so I guess he's our leading expert.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I had a flashlight. It would save me a lot of time and effort, and money. A lot of money actually.
All right. Anyway, I think we should end the stream there.
Yeah, let's end
been
on
an
Alex
absolute-
wishing he had a flashlight.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Our fan mail. If anyone wants to send me a flashlight. PO box.
We accept all size packages because we understand what it's like to.
Money. Yeah, you got to date
Not
the lady. I ain't here to just.
Money. Yeah,
just
mate.
go meet up.
Alex charges, mate.
I also charge. Yeah.
Yeah. All the alimony. Yeah.
That's it, mate. Yeah. Good night, Hudson.
Good
Thank you
night,
so much for
champ.
tuning in. You legend.
We'll get those
Ma-
t-shirts
Yeah, I was about to
made
say,
up.
Jake, can you link the Discord?
Might not be nice for him. Oh, for fuck. Yeah, I can.
Thank you. I got to link it everywhere. I got to link it on the YouTube. I got to
What
do
the
the
fuck
links.
is wrong with
I've
you
been
this
very
fucking
lazy.
podcast?
I'm not good at running a podcast. I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
be
mate.
careful, guys. This link only lasts 7 days, which is perfect since we'll be here
It's
next
7
week.
days.
We
the
will
next
be
one.
here next week.
We'll
How
be-
about-
actually,
well, Jake
yep,
may
we'll
not
be
be
here-
here
we'll
next
be
week,
here
but
next
we'll see.
week. We'll be here next week. Guaranteed.
We'll be here next week.
You know,
I'll
I
be
love
here at the
how,
very
like,
least.
when
Jake
we-
just
we
fucks
do
off
an
everywhere
hour-
whenever he wants.
We do an hour of podcasting, and our numbers start climbing, and it's like people just want to see
Get
us
it.
leave.
Keeps climbing. Okay, everyone's like, "Oh, cool, they're leaving." They heard Alex has a flashlight.
Yeah.
What's
Later,
the P-
boys.
where's the
Oh,
Yeah,
and
box,
Junior was here. Real sneaky man. Yeah, you might have to replace Jake, mate. We'll be. You know what? Send
Where's
send
the
us a
PO
message.
box?
We'll have some
Mate,
Don't
talks.
worry, mate.
we should be going for 2 hours, mate. You just said how you struggled to go for an hour. How did you guys feel? I'm exhausted.
I'm fucking
exhausted.
sweating here, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I need more water.
We'll take it into consideration, but we're actually quite busy people, so
Yeah, we
That
do
needs
joke
to
about
be-
it. We do joke about it a lot.
I'm going to the gym. Crazy. That's kind of why we're ending right now.
That is half the reason we are. Place the message on the
Well, I thought
Discord.
we'll
I'll have to
play
open it
games
after
after.
because we're actually using the Discord right now.
No, it just says message. It's fine.
yeah,
Oh,
that's all good. It's
that's
all
good.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Well, okay, Matzo just
Oh,
disappeared.
My bad. My
Someone
bad.
had to leave. What have you done?
That was incredible. Good save, man.
How unprofessional.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Thanks for listening. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
in.
Yeah.
To all the 14 people listening right now.
Thank you
thanks,
all so
Huddy.
much for
Thanks,
tuning in.
Real Sneaky.
Sorry if we got a little bit too sexual at the end for those who are
Just
awkward with
run
that
the
shit.
rollout credits.
Alright, I'll
Stop
roll
bringing
it
this
out.
shit
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Alright. You guys hate it, but
Jeez.
I love the end. So nice, so positive. You always gotta, have a little chat with the people.
Oh, shut up, man. Fucking thing.
Alright. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, here's some links for you as per usual, assuming I didn't forget. Either way, thank you so much, and have a good night. Stay beautiful and stay top.